Jasmine Pineda explains why she reached out to her alleged boyfriend, Matt Branis, following her altercation with Gino Palazzolo in 90 Day. The Last Resort Season 2. She came to the United States with high aspirations and dreams, expecting her American husband, Gino, to provide her with luxuries like expensive outfits or a car. However, Gino falls short of meeting Jasmine's expectations and is accused of making her feel restricted and reliant on him. This has led them to join 90 Day. The Last Resort Season 2 for marriage counseling to address their marital issues. In a recent episode of 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2, Jasmine was shown calling her rumored boyfriend, Matt, after an argument with Gino, a decision many viewers have questioned. Recently, Jasmine spoke with Access Hollywood about her relationship dynamics with Matt. She explained why she called Matt instead of her family, saying she didn't want to worry her sisters out about her marital issues. She had told her family that her marriage to Gino was going well and hadn't mentioned any issues. Jasmine said that Matt was her only 911 contact in this situation, as she couldn't confide in anyone, including Gino's family, and wanted to speak to a neutral person. What does Jasmine calling Matt a neutral person mean? Jasmine required emotional support from Matt. Jasmine and Gino's relationship has never been perfect. Recently, it has deteriorated even further. They no longer respect each other and aren't willing to be intimate. Jasmine feels lonely and unsupported in the United States, where she only has a few friends, mostly Gino's family. Therefore, it's understandable why she sought a third party, like Matt, to lean on and discuss her marital issues to gain clarity. Thanks to Matt's wise words, Jasmine didn't give up on therapy and continued to work on resolving her issues with Gino. Although Jasmine was simply seeking moral support from her gym buddy, Matt, it was a concern about her marriage to Gino. In 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2, the therapist pointed out that involving a third person in her relationship and seeking emotional support outside of marriage can seriously damage Jasmine's marriage. Furthermore, it isn't right for Jasmine to refer to Matt as a neutral party in this situation, as he is her friend who has never met Gino. Therefore, he may empathize more with Jasmine than with her husband. Our take on Jasmine's decision to call Matt instead of her family. Instead of calling Matt, perhaps Jasmine should have contacted her family. Although it's understandable that Jasmine didn't want to worry her sisters and mother by discussing her marital issues, it doesn't seem reasonable. She is very close to her family in Panama, who have previously appeared on the show with her, so they may have already been aware of the couple's problems. While Jasmine has been defending her conversation with Matt, there are several reasons why many fans may think it was a mistake. Ultimately, it appears that Matt's wise words helped Jasmine progress her relationship with Gino in 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2. 90 Day, The Last Resort. I'm certain Jasmine Pineda was cheating on Gino Palazzolo with boyfriend Matt Branis. How she lied to, manipulated, and gaslit Gino. 90 Day. The Last Resort star Jasmine Pineda's problematic past has me convinced that she cheated on Gino Palazzolo with her so-called friend Matt Branis. Jasmine and Gino from before the 90 Days made waves with their debut season due to their fiery arguments. Jasmine found out that Gino sent her naughty photos to an ex-sugar baby, yet she agreed to marry him in the finale. I watched as Jasmine made her intentions clear. She wanted to move to the US anyway. Jasmine got what she wanted, but after 18 months, because delays were caused by Gino not hiring an immigration lawyer. I think Jasmine kept that grudge because she saw it as a sign of her inability to control Gino anymore. Jasmine liked to have Gino in the palm of her hand. Once she saw that Gino didn't even have a job in America, Jasmine started hatching a plan to leave. I used to laugh when she threatened to leave Gino and go to Panama. Jasmine was never going to Panama. She did end up leaving him. Jasmine and Gino's relationship timeline. When did Gino and Jasmine break up? Jasmine and Gino's relationship began when they matched with each other on a controversial website. Jasmine claimed her friend had created a profile for her on a sugar daddy website, and Gino happened to be there, looking for sugar babies. The fact that Jasmine had kept this a secret from fans until the finale. when she was claiming she was too empowered to be a sugar baby during her fight with Gino. Told me everything I needed to know about her. Jasmine was not to be trusted, and most of the things coming out of her mouth were lies. Jasmine moved to the U.S. sometime in early 2023 when she married Gino in June. Even after coming to America, Jasmine kept posting pictures of Panama to mislead her followers. I remember she was spotted in Michigan by a fan who had confirmed she was in America. Jasmine was an expert at keeping things a secret, and that included her lying to Gino as well. Jasmine and Gino were together when she met Matt. I'm surprised that Jasmine still insists she and Gino are together, and that she has no boyfriend and thinks fans will fall for her lies. Jasmine had complained about how Gino didn't let her drive to the gym. She desperately wanted to go to places without Gino, but the gym was a special one. Jasmine soon started taking Ubers to her gym. I suppose she didn't need Gino anymore. She didn't want Gino to suspect that she was cheating on him with her new best friend. Jasmine and Matt's relationship timeline. How did Jasmine meet Matt? Matt has finally made his 90-day fiancé debut, even if his face is yet to be revealed. Jasmine claimed that Matt was a friend before adding that he was one of her best friends in Michigan. Jasmine added that she met him at the gym, and they had started working out. After spending some time together, they became friends. Jasmine added that Gino did not know about Matt because Gino would assume it was more than a friendship. As far as I know, 90 Day. The Last Resort was filmed in March 2024. Jasmine met Matt in November 2023, and Gino had kicked her out for allegedly cheating in December 2024. Gino knew everything about Jasmine when she left. It's why he also connected with Matt's ex-girlfriend and made her his own bestie. Jasmine claimed that she had done nothing with Matt when she was shamelessly posting videos with him on Instagram. She even posed in lingerie in his house for a Fashion Nova promotion. Jasmine is taking fans for a ride with her contrived storyline. However, Jasmine won't be able to keep up with the lie. I'm positive Jasmine was being shady toward Gino. Jasmine has got to have cheated on Gino. Despite Jasmine's claims that she was no more than a friend to Matt, I have my doubts about her. It had just taken a month for Jasmine and Matt to become such good friends. There are rumors that Jasmine pretended that Matt was gay so she could hang out with him freely without Gino suspecting a thing. I don't doubt that Jasmine could have done this. Jasmine also wanted to hurt Gino for delaying her green card process and was looking for someone to give her money without hesitating. Matt may have wooed Jasmine using his wealth and age. Jasmine wanted out of her relationship with Gino, and I knew Matt was the knight in shining armor she needed. Jasmine said Gino wasn't satisfying her in bed and didn't make her feel accepted. Matt may have given Jasmine everything she desired, and once she got it, she didn't care that she was hurting Gino by cheating on him. Jasmine is manipulative enough that she can make sure Gino doesn't divorce her until she can find her footing in the U.S. She's gone for a year without living with the husband she says she's together with on social media. What is Jasmine's end goal? What does Jasmine want from Gino and Matt? I'm sure a person like Jasmine will never be satisfied with what they have in life. Jasmine was being well taken care of by Gino, who even dug into his savings to give her a better, comfortable life in Panama. However, Jasmine screamed and yelled at Gino while constantly humiliating him, making him lose whatever attraction he had towards her. She knew she had to move on and find someone better, but chose to do it before telling Gino she wanted to break up. I have a feeling Jasmine wanted to keep her options open, much like Natalie Mordatseva, who refused to divorce Mike Youngquist, but also dated Josh Weinstein openly on the side. Jasmine could have decided she'd date Matt, while also being married to Gino, and presumed he would agree to it. However, what Jasmine did really hurt Gino's feelings so much, so that he didn't take her back after over a year. 90-day fiancé couple. Gino and Jasmine are over for good, and it's all Jasmine's own fault for betraying his trust in the worst way possible. Jasmine had previously lied to Gino about her cheating with her ex-boyfriend, Dane. Her behavior now suggests she may not have been bluffing at the time. Jasmine always wanted to let Gino know that he was a downgrade for her. I have a strong feeling that Jasmine expected Gino not to mind her having a boyfriend outside their marriage. She probably wanted Gino to accept an open relationship, but only as long as she got to have a boyfriend. However, Gino eventually took matters into his own hands and showed the 90-day, the last resort star her place. Jasmine Pineda has money problems. She's struggling financially without Gino Palazzolo. Former 90-Day Fiancé cast member Jasmine Pineda no longer appears to be receiving financial help from Gino Palazzolo, indicating she may be facing money issues in the United States. Their relationship began when they met on a sugar baby website. Jasmine felt Gino would make a great partner and invited him to Panama City. The couple documented their journey in 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 5, where they faced compatibility issues but ultimately overcame them and got engaged before the end of the season. In 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 6, Jasmine and Gino faced intimacy issues leading to heated arguments. Jasmine's close friendship with her ex, Dane, also creates many problems in her relationship with Gino. Still, in 90-Day Fiancé Season 10, Jasmine came to the United States on her K-1 visa. She despised Michigan's weather but didn't let it stop her from marrying Gino. Over recent months, Jasmine has encountered more marital issues with Gino. Eventually, the couple joined 90-Day, the last resort Season 2 to seek marriage counseling. For years, Jasmine has relied on Gino for financial support. Gino was responsible for covering Jasmine's apartment rent. There is a possibility that Jasmine has been facing financial troubles because she has repeatedly asked Gino for financial assistance in the past. When she was in Panama, she requested Gino's help to cover her rent. She used the money he gave her to rent an apartment in the same building where her ex-boyfriend lived. Despite Gino helping her with her living situation, Jasmine continued asking for money. She even requested a more expensive engagement ring and asked Gino to pay for her cosmetic procedures, requesting money for every small expense. Jasmine consistently asked Gino for money in the later seasons of the show. Despite knowing that he couldn't afford it, she infamously pressured Gino into buying her a $5,000 wedding dress. Her justification was, "Baby, invest it in my happiness." Despite Gino warning her that buying the dress could lead to bankruptcy, Jasmine disregarded his concern and continued to plead for the dress. She also allowed Gino to cover all the wedding expenses. Jasmine's behavior of repeatedly asking for money from Gino was outrageous. However, she can no longer ask him for money as the couple has allegedly broken up. Jasmine was unable to afford cosmetic procedures. Jasmine expected her partners to pay for her cosmetics. Over the last 3 years in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise, Jasmine has undergone a number of cosmetic surgeries, including lip fillers, papuna surgery, and butt implants. In the introduction segment of 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, Gino disclosed that he had funded Jasmine's cosmetic work and also provided financial support for her facials and dental work. He had done his best to support her. Gino wasn't the only man who paid for Jasmine's cosmetic surgery, as ex-boyfriend Dane also financially contributed to her butt implants. Jasmine's inability to afford her cosmetic procedures and desire for more surgery reveals two things about her. It shows that the Panamanian woman loves to portray herself as a bold woman, but has underlying insecurities about her physical appearance. It also suggests that she doesn't have the financial means to afford the expensive cosmetic work. She relies on sweet-talking and depends on men in her life to help her pay for her plastic surgery. Jasmine's on-screen journey has shown her paying little to nothing for her cosmetic needs thus far. Jasmine is aggressively promoting Cameo to earn some cash. Jasmine is rapidly expanding her income streams. Jasmine's journey in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise is nearing its conclusion. She is aware that it'll be challenging for her to continue appearing on the show due to the end of her marriage to Gino. Jasmine also understands that she can't rely solely on the show for income. Nowadays, she is working hard to generate revenue through various means. She is actively promoting her exclusive content on OnlyFans and hoping fans subscribe. Additionally, Jasmine is trying to make a profit with her fitness brand, Jazzy Fit. which hasn't been very successful so far. Most lately, Jasmine has focused on promoting her Cameo, which appears to be her primary source of income. She has achieved some success on the personalized video website by encouraging her fans to purchase video messages from her. Jasmine has also tried to stir up controversy to maintain the popularity of her Cameo. In December 2024, she took a shot at Big Ed Brown and accused him of being jealous of her. Jasmine claimed that Ed was envious of her because she was now more popular than him, declaring herself the queen of Cameo. Jasmine can't afford an old car. Jasmine appears to be struggling to afford necessities in the U.S. In December 2024, during an interview with Access Hollywood, Jasmine admitted that she didn't have enough money to afford the most necessities in the United States. She complained that Gino didn't support her as he had promised. Jasmine said her husband didn't help her get things like a driver's license or an old car. Jasmine then talked about transportation in Michigan, mentioning that most people walk or use cars to travel. She admitted that getting an Uber was too expensive, implying that she didn't even have enough money to take a taxi. Cast members such as Michael Sammy have already rented their own apartment and likely purchased a car since coming to the United States. Therefore, it's surprising that Jasmine is still unable to afford an old car, even though she has been in the United States for a long time. Jasmine appears to be facing financial difficulties because of her spending habits and extravagant lifestyle. The 90-Day Fiancé alum may have overspent on certain luxuries and habits, which could be why she always expected Gino to cover her basic expenses. Jasmine Pineda makes shocking allegations against Gino amid new career success and significant milestone with boyfriend. Jasmine Pineda revealed why she chose rumored boyfriend Matt Branis over Gino Palazzolo after finally revealing him in the latest episode of 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2. She has not been living with Gino for over a year now. Jasmine was allegedly kicked out by Gino after he learned about Jasmine's rumored affair with Matt. Jasmine claimed that Matt was just a friend, but did confirm that she met him at her gym. Matt seems to work as a mechanic and is a struggling actor, but to Jasmine, something is better than nothing, since Gino is jobless. 90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda took to Instagram to slam Gino Palazzolo for not having a job. Jasmine chose to refer to Gino as her husband in her latest Instagram story, as she wrote that he didn't quit his job to help her adapt to a new country and support her. Gino allegedly did it to sit in front of a computer all day long and neglect her. She added this was why, among other things, going to the couple's retreat was very important to try and save their marriage. She proceeded to shame Gino further by posting an infographic about the impact of adult content on one's mental health and brain and the effects of it. What Jasmine Pineda's claims about Gino's job mean for marriage status. Gino checked out of the marriage a while ago. Jasmine learned that Gino had quit his job only after she came to the U.S. to marry him. She was used to living a lavish lifestyle in Panama, thanks to Gino, who was spending on her carelessly, even digging into his life savings. Gino wanted to keep her happy, but he gave up when he was treated badly by her. Jasmine picking fights and humiliating Gino made him lose attraction towards her. He distanced himself from his wife and, as per Jasmine's claims, turned to watching adult content. Gino had said that he was taking a break from work for a year. It's not known if he has gone back to work. After all, it's been more than a year since Jasmine came to America. Gino not having a job meant that Jasmine didn't get a credit card, and there were delays in filing for her green card. Jasmine needed a man who would spend on her blindly, and Matt may have been the one she thought could replace Gino. Having said all that, she is not faithful and has lied to Gino in the past. Our take on why Jasmine's exposing Gino's alleged addiction now. Will Jasmine dump Matt once she finds an even richer man? It remains to be seen how long Jasmine stays with Matt until she can replace him with someone better. She wants to paint Gino in a bad light to justify her alleged cheating. Jasmine ended up using Gino to come to the U.S., and these are excuses she is using so she could claim it was his fault that they separated. Jasmine even quit her job after she found Gino. She expected only money from him, and then a visa, And now the 90-day. The Last Resort Season 2 star has both, thanks to him and Matt. 90-day. The Last Resort. Why did Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo split? They're both dating new people. 90-day. The Last Resort couple Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo's split was a long time coming. Gino and Jasmine never told fans until the 90-day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 5 tell all they had met on a sugar daddy website. It was just one of the many things Gino and Jasmine kept from viewers. For instance, it is being reported Gino and Jasmine split before filming the 90-day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. Season 8 tell all and the Last Resort and pretended to be together for fame and money. Gino and Jasmine were not even living under the same roof when they filmed The Last Resort between March and April this year. It is believed Jasmine has been in a relationship with her rumored boyfriend, Matt Branis, for a year now. Meanwhile, Gino has been spotted filming with a mystery woman in Las Vegas, and he seems to be dating someone new named Kelly Wagner. The couple has moved on and gone their separate ways but keeps creating drama on screen, perhaps to entertain fans and give them hope that they'll get back together. Gino sent Jasmine's private photos to his ex-sugar baby. Jasmine became physical with Gino making producers intervene. Gino and Jasmine had just met, and she had convinced him to take her to an island as a Christmas gift by screaming and yelling at him. Gino didn't expect that more screams were in store for him once he reached their destination. During the episode, a woman had DM'd Jasmine to tell her Gino had been sneakily sending her topless photos of Jasmine that she sent to him in private. Not to mention Gino was still in touch with the woman, texting her behind Jasmine's back. Gino finally came clean and told Jasmine he was on a sugar baby/sugar daddy website and was paying women to go on dates with him. Jasmine yelled and called Gino a loser and a depressing old man. She wanted Gino to pay for what he did and decided ripping his hat off his head was a great idea. She was successful the first time, but when Jasmine took a swipe at him again, she was stopped by a producer who stepped in at the right moment and led the livid Jasmine out of the room. Jasmine wanted to be Gino's number one. Gino started to see how spoiled Jasmine had gotten. Jasmine was living off Gino's money in Panama and expected him to treat her only to the best of things. Even though she had an issue with Gino spending on sugar babies, Jasmine was a sugar baby herself and used Gino for everything from getting him to pay for her facial procedures to her apartment. Gino helped Jasmine move into a gorgeous sea-facing apartment because she wanted to live in a swanky place for her last few weeks in Panama before moving to the U.S. with visa delays. Those weeks turned into months, and Gino began looking at cheaper apartments. Jasmine knew Gino could afford to continue paying for her apartment, but he wasn't proving she was his priority. Gino was also refusing to hire an immigration lawyer for her K-1 visa. Jasmine slammed Gino for having money when they met because he was paying sugar babies $300 on dates and taking them to Disneyland and Legoland. Jasmine wanted to be the most important thing in Gino's life, but to him, she was as important as his family, who she called trash on national TV. Jasmine threatened Gino that she was going to go and cheat with her ex. Gino visited a strip club for his bachelor party. Jasmine found lip gloss in Gino's car. Jasmine claimed she had an intimate video with her ex-boyfriend Dane, and she had been sleeping with him behind Gino's back. She later tries convincing Gino she lied and that the video did exist, but was filmed before she met Gino. Meanwhile, Jasmine hated it when Gino even looked at other women. He didn't tell her that his family took him to a strip club for his bachelor party. Moreover, 90Ds Jasmine had accused Gino of cheating when she found a lip gloss tube underneath the seat of his car. Jasmine was using her ex-boyfriend Dane's money for surgeries. Gino made Jasmine lose contact with Dane. Jasmine had become obsessed with cosmetically changing her body and decided to get butt implants for her wedding. However, 90Ds Jasmine didn't use her money for the surgery. She was afraid to ask Gino for it, so she used the money he gave her to buy her wedding dress. Jasmine also got money from her ex-boyfriend Dane. Jasmine claimed she spent the money when Gino still had a job. and she thought they were doing great financially. In reality, Gino had quit his job just before Jasmine arrived in the US to spend more time with her at home. Jasmine was missing and lavishly spending Gino's money. Jasmine didn't want to be with a jobless man. Jasmine insisted she had gone through pain to look pretty for Gino. This incident was just the start of Gino taking charge of his money and not letting Jasmine misuse it or extract it from him by crying and throwing hissy fits. Jasmine kept asking Gino to go back to work because she wanted to marry a provider and not a jobless man. She claimed she was frustrated by having to rely on Gino financially, but all she wanted was a credit card. She alleged that Gino enjoyed making decisions about every single detail of her life. Gino messed up Jasmine's kids' immigration application. Gino delayed Jasmine's green card process. Jasmine compared Gino to a dictator. However, Gino only wished for Jasmine to understand that she can't always get what she wants all the time. Jasmine was upset with Gino when she found out he failed to include her children's names on her K-1 visa application. Gino was also not financially capable of hiring an immigration lawyer to help kickstart her kids' visa process. Meanwhile, in the happily ever after finale, Jasmine accused Gino of ruining her life after learning he hadn't finished filling out her green card application and was hiding her passport from her. Gino stopped feeling attraction toward Jasmine. Jasmine made some disturbing accusations against Gino. The constant fights and arguments took a toll on the intimacy between the couple. Gino was not able to keep Jasmine satisfied in bed. He admitted he was sick and tired of Jasmine being angry and saying hurtful things to him. He didn't feel any affection towards her. Jasmine accused Gino of being a gaslighter and using her as an excuse to avoid sleeping with her. She claimed Gino preferred other things and had a serious pornography addiction that he didn't want to seek help for. Gino wished for Jasmine to take responsibility for her actions. Jasmine reportedly cheated on Gino with Matt Branis, who is Jasmine's new boyfriend. In May, Instagram blogger 90 Day Fiancé Update claimed to have information about Gino and Jasmine's split and the reason behind it. As per their sources, Gino had kicked Jasmine out in December 2023 after he allegedly caught Jasmine cheating with a man who she met at her Planet Fitness gym in Michigan in November 2023. Gino couldn't talk about it as he was under NDA, but the blogger confirmed the man was named Matt and was a struggling actor living in Detroit. They claimed that 90 Day, the last resort star Jasmine, was not living with him. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. USA Celebrity Corner 24. Thank you for watching.